We have Hoenn Tour updates in Pokemon Go, so I hope you guys are ready to check out some spawns, check out a little bit more information about what's going to be going on in Las Vegas. So I hope you guys are ready, so you know what time it is. Welcome to the Trader Club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Are you going to be in Las Vegas? Number one. Number two, are you excited about Hoenn Tour? Because today's video is all about the updates to Hoenn Tour, because we have to choose for Hoenn Tour either Ruby or Sapphire. So you're going to have to choose between the two. So what does it mean when you do choose between the two? And what are the habitats going to look like in the Hoenn Tour Las Vegas? I have had word that it is officially sold out, so hopefully you've got your tickets. But there is good news, because if you are going or planning to go, you will still have opportunity to be able to participate in the local raids. And just remember, guys, if you didn't check out the video up here about Groudon and Kyogre in their Primal reversions, this is going to be the only place you will be able to participate in the raids until the global event, which will be the following weekend. So everybody that is in Vegas, ticketed or non, will have an advantage, because you will be able to have first access to these Primal Pokemon. And obviously, as always, when you do choose, it will shape your in-person event a little bit more than is the other one. So you're gonna have to choose wisely of which is going to be your favorite of the two, because you will be competing against each team, which looks like you will be able to get a boost between more Primal Groudon raids or more Primal Kyogre raids. So at the top of the hour, each team will get specific field research tasks. You are going to go ahead and complete those field research tasks, which will tally up with all of your other badge members, and whoever gets the most field research completed will activate a more heavy set of their Primals raids. It doesn't say specifically to that, so I think it's going to be more heavily focused. And then also there will be more spawns surrounding that specific version, which is pretty cool. And choose wisely, because whatever you choose during Hoenn Tour Las Vegas will carry over into the global tour the next week. So we're gonna have surges throughout this event. Every hour it looks like the field researchers pop up, then you complete that field research. Whichever of the versions wins means whoever completes the most field research will have a surge of that specific version. So for the Ruby version, which is going to be the Primal Groudon surge, you will be able to have additional spawns of Plusle, Volbeat, Trapinch, Solrock, as well as the cast form in the Sunny form. So that's really cool, and all of these do have shinies. However, the contrary, if Primal Kyogre surge does happen, they're going to be spawns of Minun, Illumise, we're going to have Wailmer, we are going to have Lunatone, and then finally we will have the cast form in the Rainy version. So which one are you guys going to choose? Drop in the comments and let me know. And that's going to lead us on to the next thing, which is one of my favorite part of the in-person events, which you guys hear me talk about over and over and over again, and that's going to be the habitats. And if you haven't experienced an in-person event, habitats mean you can go to a specific place in the area of the event and you can just catch those Pokemon, as opposed to the global events, which is one of the biggest differences that I see. The global events usually have, oh, hour 1 will be this, or hour 2 will change, hour 3 will change, or you'll have 2 hours in this one, 2, 2, 2, and then it's gonna change forcefully every single hour or every 2 hours on the dot. You do not get to be like, okay, well, I don't really like hour 2, you know, from the global ones. I'm gonna go sit in the desert habitat, for instance, which is potentially going to be here, but we're going to check it out here in a second. I haven't looked at it because I want to look at it first impression with you guys together. Or you can go differently. So for the ancient shores, we are going to get Mudkip, Tailo, Wingull, Carvana, Barboach, Corphish, Lileep, Anorith, Phoebus, Spheal, and Clamperl. So for this habitat, some of my notable Pokemon are going to be, obviously Mudkip is always a win for me, even though we've had the Comday Classic, we've had the Mega Raids come out and so forth, but it's still a very valuable Pokemon. I always like that one. Also, there is going to be a Mega Sharpedo at some point. I see that one sitting in here. Not only that, Wingull is going to be pretty good as Pelipper in PvP, and then we also have Barboach sitting in there as well as Spheal. I'm overplayed out on Spheal, but this is going to be this specific habitat. And the next habitat we have is going to be the Verdant Earth. So we do have Trico, Zigzagoon, Wurmple, Seedot, Shroomish, Slackoff, Skitty, Mawile, Electrike, Roselia, Gulpin, and Swablu. Alrighty, for this one, it looks like the Trico is great because I need more shinies of this one. I actually, unfortunately, back in the day, have deleted quite a bit of these, so I need to restock on my shinies. Love it for the Mega. Great Mega, really, really strong for sure. Not only that, we do have the Shroomish, which is going to be Stardust boosted Pokemon, and a great new shiny. And then finally, we also have a Mawile, which does have a Mega, and it's a relatively rare spawn that usually comes through raids, so that is a win right there. And next, we do have the Eerie Mists, which is going to be Ralts, Surskit, Wishmer. We're going to have Meditite, Spoink, Zangoose, Seviper, Chimecho, Absol, Snorunt, Lovedisc, and Beldum. There's going to be multiple things during this, so we do have the Ralts that does go eventually into Mega Gardevoir, which is going to be fantastic, and the shiny will be valuable, especially when that Mega does come out. And then we do have Zangoose and Seviper, great spawns right there if you guys don't have the shiny. Chimecho, another previous Go Fest shiny that was released. It is also a Stardust boosted Pokemon, and then we have Absol in here as well, which is fantastic. It's great. I want the XL candy for that, so I am going to focus a little bit of time in this habitat. And let's not forget the Beldum is going to be fantastic because of the future Mega Metagross. Gosh, this habitat looks very enticing for me, which then goes to the final one. We do have the Blistering Sand, so we do have Torchic, Poochyena, Lotad, Nincada, Makuhita, Nosepass, Aeron, Cacnea, Numel, Baltoy, and Bagon. So here we do have the Torchic. Great Mega Pokemon right there. Great to stock up on a few more of those shinies. We have Cacnea, which is going to be a brand new shiny, which is fantastic here. Not only that, we have Numel that does go eventually into Mega Camerupt. And as always, we do have the Bagon for the Mega Salamence, and that is going to be a fantastic Pokemon here. And not only that, we're going to get Pikachu with Brendan's hat and Maze Boat, which is pretty cool. So 2 Costume Pikachu with the shinies. And not only that, we're going to get legendary encounters, which looks like Latios and Latios. I'm excited to see if they do implement quite a bit of Megas, because we do have all 3 of the starters from the Hoenn Pokemon that have Megas. Mega Latios and Latias are out there, so I'm excited to see how they implement all of this, including the Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre. So this weekend in raids could be insane. And then there's going to be the Ghost Snapshots and the Ghost Spins, which looks like you're going to be able to get after a Pokemon that I do not have a shiny of, Spinda, coming from Field Research, which I am very excited for. So guys, this event is looking fantastic. The spawns look amazing. Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre. Reversions are even cooler, and there's going to be Surges, which is going to give us a little bit of competition and be able to incorporate some of their spawns. And it looks like whenever that team does win, whatever team won is going to have the spawns for everybody throughout those days. So make sure to play hard, guys. Make sure if there's multiple primals of the Surges for whatever typing yours, let's say it's Groudon, I would say for the Groudon people to probably back off the next time so you can have the Primal Surge of the Kyogre out there as well, so we can have a nice balance. And that's going to be the way that I suggest you guys play it for this event. So I appreciate you guys being here as always. To all my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes the support, subscription from the stage to do that. So we'll see you guys out in the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.